Now after the physical properties of the halogen derivative, now today we are studied the optical isomerism in halogen derivative. Now in this one there are the few definition we are studied today. Out of this, first one is the chiral carbon atom. Chiral carbon atom means in a molecule the central carbon atom, it have the 4 different groups or atoms. It is called as chiral carbon atom. For example, this is the example of 2-chlorobutane. Now this central carbon atom carries the 4 different groups or atom. It is called as chiral carbon atom. Now the second definition, second concept is non-superimposable mirror image. नॉन सुपरइम्पोजेबल मिरर इमेज. पहा मुलांनो, जर आपण आपला हात आरशामध्ये पाहिला तर त्यामध्ये त्याचा प्रतिबिंब आपल्याला उलटा दिसतो. त्याला म्हणायचं आहे नॉन सुपरइम्पोजेबल मिरर इमेज. जर आपण एखादा ग्लास आरशासमोर धरला तर तो ग्लास आपल्याला आहे तसा दिसतो. त्याला म्हणायचं आहे सुपरइम्पोजेबल मिरर इमेज. मग आपल्याला हा कन्सेप्ट डेफिनेशन मध्ये मांडायचा आहे. नाउ द मॉलिक्यूल विच हॅव द सेम स्ट्रक्चरल फॉर्म्युला, सेम मॉलिक्युलर फॉर्म्युला, बट डिफरंट अरेंजमेंट ऑफ द atoms or groups around the chiral carbon atom, they are called as non-superimposable mirror image. मग या ठिकाणी हा जो डेफिनेशन आहे आपण ह्या 2-chlorobutane मध्ये आपण स्टडी करणार आहोत. नाउ वी कॅन ड्रॉ हियर द 3-dimensional structure of 2-chlorobutane. Now it is the non-superimposable mirror image of 2-chlorobutane. Now this is the mirror. Now in this, the chlorine is opposite side in the another structure one. These two are called as non-superimposable mirror image. Now third concept, that is plane polarized light. Plane polarized light. Now student, you are known that the meaning of the ordinary light. Ordinary light means now the rays which have the different wavelength and they are propagated in all possible ways, that they are known as the ordinary light one. Now if this ordinary light, it can pass through the Nicol prism, then they are converted into, they are emerged out in a one plane. Then they are called as plane polarized light. Now I can explain in the form of the diagram here. Now this center, it is known as plane polar, it is plane direction of propagation. Now it is the ordinary light. Now when it can pass through Nicol prism, then it is these ordinary light are emerge out in a one plane. Like this one. Now it is plane polarized light. These light, they are perpendicular to the plane direction of propagation. They are perpendicular to direction of propagation. Now fourth one concept. Now dextro and levo rotatory isomers. Now these are also called as optical isomers. Optical isomers means when the plane polarized light this plane polarized light, it can pass through the solution containing like glucose or any organic solvent, then it can rotate in particular angle. The plane polarized light can rotate in a particular angle. In a particular angle. Then if it is rotated in a right direction, it is rotated in a right direction or in a clockwise direction, then it is called as the dextro-rotatory isomer. Now it is represented in small d or in plus. Now another isomer. Now when this plane polarized light, it can pass through the organic solvent, then it can rotate in a particular angle. If it can rotate in a left side, then it is, or in anti-clockwise direction, then it is called as levo-rotatory isomer, and it is represented in small l or minus sign. The third is the next concept is the optical isomer. If the plane polarized light, plane polarized light means which is present in one plane. It is passed through the organic solvents. Then it can rotate in a particular angle. If it is rotate in a right direction, then it is called as dextro-rotatory. It is designated small d or plus, or it is rotated in a left or anti-clockwise direction, it is called as the levo-rotatory, or it is designated small l or negative sign. Now next concept, enantiomers. Fifth one, enantiomers, or these are also called as optical antipodes. Optical antipodes. Now these are the optical isomers are non-superimposable mirror image. Example 2-chlorobutane. Now enantiomers means these are the optical isomers and these are non-superimposable mirror image. For example 2-chlorobutane. Now this 2-chlorobutane, I can explain the structure in the second concept, that is non-superimposable mirror. They can rotate it in a right side or in a left side. These two are called as the enantiomers. Now next one, racemic mixture. Racemic mixture. Now racemic mixture means it is the equimolar mixture of the, it is the equimolar mixture of the D and L isomer. Means it contains 50% D and 50% L isomer. They are called as the racemic mixture. It is the equimolar mixture of D and L isomer. This is the racemic mixture. Now next one, Fischer projection formula. Fischer projection formula we can study in 11th standard also. Fischer projection formula means it is the three-dimensional structure of the compound of isomer. Three-dimensional structure of the isomer. For example, now it is the one of the example. In this the 4 atoms are present. Now if it is the central chiral carbon, now it is represented now the thick line, these two are above the plane and the dotted line, these are below the plane. If this three-dimensional structure, in this if there is the thick line, that means it is above the plane, and if it is dotted line, then they are below the plane. Now this three-dimensional structure, it is called as Fischer projection formula. Now next one, wedge formula. Wedge formula. Now it is also the three-dimensional structure. Now there are the 4 types of the bonds are represented. For example, now it is the three-dimensional structure. In these, 2 are the single line. They are known as on the plane. On the plane. They are present on the plane. One is thick line. It is present above the plane. Above the plane. and one is dotted line. It is present below the plane. Like this is three types of bonds are present in an optical isomer. It is called as a wedge formula. Therefore, students, in this one we can study the some concepts of the optical isomer. Thank you.